We never did discuss Season 2 at length, did we?
Not enough, I don't think.
Well, there you go. Go ahead. You said it rivaled your Pookie.
I didn't write. Yeah, I very much enjoyed the arc of Victor.
I did
really
too.
don't like the fan base acting like Victor and them have a gay thing because they don't.
Well, but they're acting like that about everyone.
Well, because everybody thinks everybody's gay.
Yes.
But the point is...
Well, and it's just, again, it's the same kind of like, okay, so just men can't be friends. Or at least they can't
be gay.
Or at least...
Maybe a little bit gay with my friends.
Or maybe that's the ideal... There you go. The ideal progressive male friendship is being gay. I don't know. That's weird.
It's a little obnoxious, that part, for sure. Where am I?
I don't know. Whatever your target is.
Well, but where is the...
Oh, you're in this camp. You got to find the guy. Ooh, big boy.
Am I right on top of him?
Does he live on this block?
There's some intel over there.
I don't know what the pulsating claws mean. Right below you. Oh, he is right below you. Like, what's that guy with the pulsating thing over his head?
What do you mean?
Turn around. Turn around. Turn. On that guy. Ooh, someone's coming up. Someone's coming up. Get him, get him, get him. Suck him. Okay, now you're just gonna now all of Mordor knows you're here. You're gonna use all your Elven Rage on one guy? Oh, you didn't. He's not dead.
Drop down, you freak! Why won't you drop?
You
won't freaking drop.
Oh well, okay, here he is.
Now you're truly outnumbered?
See, like, yeah, who's this guy with the weird pulsating on his head? Hack him. See, the problem is the guys who shoot stuff at you. They're gonna make this hard. That guy, get the spear guy, because he's the one making things very difficult for you. What is with the banner that pulsates? Can you interact with it in some way? If you get this right, you can kill him instantly. There you go. Spearmen, spearmen! The spear guys are the ones who are going to make this. Yep.
Back up.
It's the spear guys that are going to kill you forever.
It's not letting me reset to the spear guys.
Woohee, woohee. Oh, you can... Elvin! Elvin! Rage it! This is what we need, because this guy's not that hard to kill. It's just that he's got a lot of people for some reason.
Get.
Oh, get him, get him, get him. See, there you go. Now he's down low. Get him! Suck his noodle! Okay, before he's...
Stupid Caragor!
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Woo-hoo! Yay! We got 2 of 3. Now we need the other
We're
one.
on a roll today, apparently.
Command. What can you command him to do?
Suck my noodle.
No. No, Colin. That's wrong. We got Skak.
I mean his friend.
No. That's what the Jason Victor people think. They think that's what friendship means.
Anyway, yes, I really enjoyed that Victor.
I'm interested in the drama that's come from it because apparently League fans aren't happy about it. But I'm like, well, your opinion's wrong anyways.
He was more aggressive about his approach?
Well, they don't like that they kind of... Essentially, he was in the game more of like a kind of mad scientist where it's like he replaced all of his parts of his body with machinery until he was basically just a cyborg. And now they're like, he's basically just a wizard. Like, the inventor side of his character is kind of gone, and I'm like...
He ascended.
Well, yes, but he ascended via magic. It wasn't like he became a... He used to be more Adeptus Mechanicus, if you know what that means. And I guess people like that, because the Adeptus Mechanicus are cool, but I guess... So this is, we can... command him to do stuff, I guess. Command him to kill a guy just because.
Cross the Lucky.
Or you can command him to be your bodyguard. I mean, we already have several.
Do we want to do Booth now?
I don't know. I mean, I guess
He's the only other person that... Because we already have Flack. We have...
We don't want him to kill Thrak, because that's the trio we need.
Oh, we still don't have Thrak. Huh?
No, he's killed us too many times.
All right, let's go find out who.
Just
this
ambush some random dude?
Yep.
Okay. We gotta make sure he wins, though. We don't want him to die.
I don't like how it's cutting this off. Why is it?
It's the TV, I think. Aspect ratio is not quite right.
Can we fix that?
It's your TV. I don't know.
Here, you...
No, Kate. Really?
It bothers me because we miss things. It's probably why we're losing.
Well, no, it's not cutting. It's literally cutting off like a centimeter of the screen.
Ambush the enemy.
Enemy captain. Like, it doesn't give us his name because we don't know who he is yet. Just an enemy captain. Oh.
He's a huge...
He's big! We just sent this guy into the deep end. Go kill that ogre. Woo! I'd get out of here if I were you. Alright, now Thrak is the last guy we got. We also need to make sure that What's-His-Head survives the death sentence we just sent him on. Woo-wee! Did you get it? I don't think... Yeah, you did. I'd get out of here. There's nothing for us here anymore. Whee! So anyways, that's been drama. But I'm also kind of like... I don't know. I'm not sure I should trust you because you're a League fan.
Ooh, me?
No, the people who are complaining about Victor.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm, of course, leaning into the joke that League players are weird people. Which they themselves perpetuate, so I don't feel like I'm too far out of the... I think I'm allowed to say that, considering they say it about themselves. But I don't know. There's been a bit of hubbub. I guess mostly just because I don't like the fact that they've changed it. That seems to be the reason.
Well, but they changed it for a lot of characters, and it made it better.
That's what I would say, but I guess, and most people would say, but I guess some of the purists are disagreeing. People also don't like that that Vander/Warwick was, because that's his name in the game.
Warwick?
Warwick was his name, the wolf character. The fact that they've changed him to make him look sort of more human-like, they're like, we don't like that. And it's like, okay, but it makes more sense. Why would he look like just a giant wolf? He's like a weird science experiment. He's like a Frankenstein. So he wasn't purely made of a wolf. He's also got human bits. But I don't know. I think it's just, it seems to me like most of the complaints are League players don't like that League has been changed because of the show. Which, I guess... Because from what I gather, most people who play League still think the show's better. What is that? What's Hammer Fist? He looks a little bit sleepy.
I kind of like him.
He looks like he's been a bit... Looks like he's just come off of the... What do they call that stuff?
Angel dust.
No, I was thinking, what is it? Anesthesia.
Oh.
Are you continuing your thought about gay Jason Victor?
No, I'm just saying that I enjoyed his arc. Barring that, I loved the fact that
I think his arc's
Sky
the
was
best
in
part
it
of the...
again in a fairly kind of interesting role. I thought that her whole kind of being there in the Arcane made sense in that she had essentially disappeared into
It's not exactly clear what that means.
Well, I mean,
it's not clear whether or not that was actually her or if it was his own manifestation of her.
I can say it's her.
I would think that because because she disappears when he reaches his final form or whatever.
Well, again,
because the reason he does that, it's like he's basically absorbing all of the life of the people he was that were following him.
Yeah.
in order to basically survive. And so the argument being that he has to consume their essence and hers as well, because she's, I guess, in the stone or wherever. So I think that lends a certain amount of credence to the idea that, oh, actually the big guy's even lower level than our guy. Oh, wait, that's not our guy. Oh, okay, that's not... So he's got to fight with someone else, but we're going to infiltrate it and make him die.
Who do we want to die? Do we want
Hammerfist. Hammerfist has to die because he's the guy we sent Skak to kill. So Skak's mission is to kill Hammerfist. So this isn't about choosing which guy we want. It's just about making sure that the guy we just...
If I get Rug Lucky Shot and I'm able to make him my own, then great.
Well, you don't need to do that, but you could if you really do. Okay, you're revealing yourself. You were just at the... You had to click a button. You were at the mission start point and you didn't start the mission.
I didn't know that. Where?
Yeah, well, you're just not paying attention to the screen.
I don't like when...
I don't like when the screen tells me...
I go out to this place it tells me to go, and then it's got to be like, no, it's like those games. Mission. No, it's like those games that go, hey, I know I need to go into this room. Can I go into?
Well, no, except for the fact that you're here to start the mission.
You got to make sure that you find out that you need to.
No, because here's the thing: you pressed the button and it said start mission, and you just didn't press it. Like seriously, it says start mission.
And I said.
And you didn't.
I think, but
you didn't, because then it would have done this cutscene.
Whatever.
Remember, boys, we have the strength of 1,000 walls. Nothing gets past us.
That's a dumb...
A path is through them. Those guards must die.
So, leave none of them standing.
Alright, we gotta make sure that Skak lives.
I will punish you.
Okay.
I don't know if you need to intervene directly. I would just...
I'm gonna intervene directly.
Okay. Helicopter parenting, I see.
I just like cutting people in their butts.
Oh, he's so weak. He ain't even... Skak didn't need any help with this. He's enraged by injury and...
Must we endure the charade again? Then come. This time I will kill you quickly.
I don't know, that almost came across like a Oblivion interaction. Yay! Way to go, Skak. Well, now I guess we can get Rug if we want. Hey, that was a big dose of XP. Go get the Rug.
Where's he at?
He's right behind you, unless he fled. Oh no, there he is. Ah, and Skak's fighting him.
I need help.
An ally has fallen. Is that Skak? Save him. What do you have to do to Skak? Help him. Skak's bleeding. Do something about it.
Have to revive the ally.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that was easy. Oh, that was intel.
Dadgummit.
Well, I mean, we already got intel on most of these guys. He's not a target. Because we already have intel on him. I don't think there's any more intel we can gather.
I was trying to push B when it said to revive.
Oh, he's one of our guys anyways.
I know, I'm trying to revive my ally.
But yeah, that's the guy you need to revive.
Fine.
Where's the glove who bled me?
Me. You want more? Bled with Skak. Now bleed with me. Nope.
This dude's
Okay,
crafty. Probably need to do like a jump around him and there you go. Oh! We're passing him around! So what we ought to do is bring our boys to fight with us more often. This makes things very easy. Although we want to make sure they don't kill him. This is really climactic. I wish we could see. The final smackdown in the bush. I think he's broken.
I thought that too, but then I tried to suck.
Get him, get him, get him. He's out of the bush. You right? You're doing something to a friend.
No, I wasn't.
You are. You're not sucking the right guy. No! Rug died in the bush.
What they say, 3 of your own guys is better than 1 in the bush.
Oh, hang on. What are you doing? You didn't die. Well, I think we're doing all right. So I guess now we can go and do that final...
Even that Caragor was ours. It was like a mass just
There you go.
swamping. That guy.
And they're not done.
That poor guy had not a chance.
So now what we can do is go target that war chief guy and let our 2 infiltrated people backstab him.
Can I like command these guys to stop?
Well, I wouldn't do it that way. I think if you just leave, they'll follow you or something. I don't know. Whatever that ring is, you should get it. You haven't finished a
like
thought.
I'm trying to jump. What do you keep saying that, and I'm finishing lots of thoughts. And
Well, no, because we keep getting distracted by game. I'm just saying, we talked about the whole sky thing, and that was it. You like that a lot? You like that so much that it was almost as good as Peaky?
I did enjoy that part. I thought that Jinx's... I enjoyed seeing the kind of more... I wouldn't even call it sensitive, but the more emotional side of her come back out with Isha. I think that was kind of cool. And the idea that it wasn't that part of her was dead, it's just that she had stuffed it for a time because she had to, because life's murder and you have to fight the war.
You gotta fight the war.
So it's like, that part was neat.
You gotta target you're going towards what mission are we doing now? Because I'm not sure it's the right one.
Just walking towards somebody.
I think we want to now we want to do the next mission of the infiltrating the guy.
Alright, so
we got 2 guys in this guy's cabinet.
he's dead.
Hang on, someone's got beef with our boy. Ooh, Ronk's got beef with our boy.
Who does?
Ronk. He's got beef
With
our fella.
do we want Ronk or do we want to kill Ronk?
Well, I would like Ronk, but if he's got beef with our friends, he's got to go.
Well, no, once we make him ours, he won't have beef anymore.
I suppose that's true, but he's too high level. He's the guy who's murdered us multiple times. I don't think we're going to manage that.
Well, so is Zuka and...
Now Ronk. Now the problem is Ronk is apparently also that guy's bodyguard, the guy we've infiltrated.
Well, so that's why he's got beef with him. He's the only one that's not...
No, but he's our body. Oh, no, that's not... Skak's not the bodyguard. Guru's the bodyguard.
Sloth the collector.
And Skak... No, so hang on. Flak and Gura are the bodyguards to that big guy. That Ronk is also a bodyguard, too.
Yes.
So presumably, if we get into a fight with that guy, Ronk's going to show up. How is that guy level 16 and Ronk is his subordinate? Ronk should be king of this whole place with how many times he's killed us. He's level 16. Ronk's level 39.
39?
Yes, Ronk has killed us more than anyone else.
He's level 30.
So he should be in charge of this whole place.
See, so we have to stick to my plan, like I was talking about, of taking out some of these low-level guys. So who's the next lowest level? Because 31 doesn't work, 26 is.
But what does that mean? Why do we need to do that?
Because it helps us to clean the slate.
Well, let's level up. We've probably gained enough ability to level up.
Do we want Doug's?
No. But what does having him on our team do for us?
We can dispatch them later if we want.
But why? But my point is, why go through the effort if they're not going to immediately help us?
They are going to immediately help us. It gets us XP, and it also gets us the ability to then finally take care of.
Yeah, but doing missions also gets us XP.
So what? What do you?
So do a mission.
Like what?
Which would be infiltrating that guy. Big boy, and Ronk's going to show up when we do that.
We already have done this.
Yes, but we got to go fight him now. If we fight him, the two bodyguards we've infiltrated in his team are going to backstab him. Now, that means Ronk's going to be
You
there.
think Azadar is going to be a fairly easy target?
Well,
that
he's
we
level
could potentially
16.
Suck?
I don't know that I want him. I'm just saying we got to kill him because his 2 guys are going to backstab him. Now, Ronk's probably going to show up there because Ronk's his other bodyguard, and we'll do what we ever... Probably will get spanked by him. Or if we've got help,
Or
if our
if
2...
we change Azadar to be ours, then
Well, no, we won't even have
all
to...
3 of them will spank.
We won't have to
Ronk
do
on our
that, though. In
behalf.
fact, I don't think we're going to get that chance. I think Azadar's going to die because the 2 guys are going to kill him.
Yeah, that may be true.
But then that means when we're fighting Ronk, we'll have our 2 guys with us, and that'll probably give us the level we need to actually take Ronk down.
Maybe.
So let's try this. I don't know that you can go this way. I think this is a cliff. Oh, wait, you can probably climb that one, though. Well,
Yeah, as far as the Jinx thing, I think that part was cool. I think as much as it took me a minute to come around to your fan theory about Jinx still being alive,
it's
I think
not a
there was
fan
enough-
theory. It's essentially
it
been
was
confirmed.
I know. It was enough support once you actually showed me the evidence of it that I was like, okay.
It's funny, though, because, like, people have asked them directly in, like, various interviews and, like, fan Q&As and whatnot. And it's funny because they'll be like, oh, what happened to Heimerdinger? Is he alive? And they're like, nah, he's dead. Like, oh, what happened to Jace and Victor? Are they going to come back? Like, nah, they're dead. And they're like, oh, what happened to Jinx? Is she going to be in there? Like, oh, you don't know. So everyone's like, well, okay, so they're just kind of making it obvious. Because with everyone else, it's like, nah, yeah, he disintegrated, he's dead. Now, maybe they're just misdirecting. But they're being awfully cavalier about it if that's their approach. More people died than I thought were gonna die, I'll admit. If only because there's several of them were like major characters. Fire water? I mean, not that I liked Heimerdinger that much, but I did feel like his death didn't make that much sense.
Him out by...
Detonating his grog.
Okay.
Look at that jaw. That's a jaw that needs his grog.
Grog is drink, medicine, and fuel to the orcs. To us, it is a weapon.
Okay. Good to know, I guess. This is a lot of stuff. I don't know that strolling through the front door is the right approach to take here. I'm here to mess up your leader.
We're gonna get in there and
Mix it up. Ooh, 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 ooh. The world's blindest orc. Ew, it looks worse from that angle. I gotta find some grog to blow up. That's not a grog.
You sure?
Yes.
Sure it is.
I think it just was something that blew up and revealed our location to everyone. Whoa! There's a guy up here! Surely we could just, like, slit their throat or something first. Why do we have to shank them?
Well, because the kidney shanks are fun. Well, we think kidneys are cute.
Where is the grog? Oh, there's one over there, a diamond. Why? What does that do for you?
Sometimes it lowers the bot flies or whatever it is. That
Well, yeah, but what would that do for you?
I'm just trying to cause chaos. You know what I am? I'm a what is it he say?
There's grog behind that hill.
There's grog in that there hill. Which hill?
Turn that way. Right? Okay, well, there was one there. There was a diamond in the rough.
It's the talk.
Oh, wait, no, there.
And hurling.
Oh, no, I'm
See,
wrong.
That's intel.
Well, we don't need that intel. We need Grog. It was right here. Well, that's dumb. They said that.
Way up there.
Well, that's what all these diamonds represent is Grog, but they're all over the
they're
place.
Way the freak up there.
There's one of them. It's those big things. I don't think we're in range of any others.
Well, that's dumb. I got things to do, gents. I don't have time for your tomfoolery.
The talk. There.
No kidding.
Quick, stolen and fight me.
Whoop. There's some probably right there. Jump.
I'm trying.
Oh, it's going to be on the other side of that building. It's also on the mini map. Ooh. Oh, there were some.
Where?
Right freaking there! That! The glowing thing!
I was here.
They'll burn us all.
I didn't. Wow! Oh, right there too. Hang on the minimap. Turn to your left. There.
I don't
Right,
follow the mini
that.
map ever. There.
Well, maybe you should. Azadar has arrived. He looks
like
special.
the captain of the football team.
Ooh, I thought he was going to shove it right up his
Wow,
butt.
that started quickly. I mean, I didn't expect it.
Oh, he's already broken! Go get him! Go get him, Tiger! So maybe we can get him. Run.
Where?
Alright, go and get him. Over to the guys! We're literally just leaving our friends to die. Turn around! You gotta look!
I am literally right
To where our guys are there. That's where...
which is-
It's there somewhere through this gate. Whatever gate he just came through. He's broken already, which is good. That also means we could put... What the heck? Or are they going to kill him? Oh, okay, so they'll kill him without our input even. Oh, Ronk showed up. Ronk just showed up.
You're in my sight.
Ronk just showed up and is hurting our boys.
I'm trying.
Disabled? Oh, disabled the gates. Okay, because we killed the chief, I guess.
You monster! You took his head off.
Oh! Ronk is terrified. He's broken! Go get him! Or is he broken or is he just terrified? That makes it look like... Oh, no, okay. I don't think he's actually
Get
broken.
down there and
Just
beat
push
him
B.
bottom.
Drop.
I'm trying.
Pretty sure if you just hold B, you'll fall. Go and get our boy.
This is ridiculous.
There he is. He's terrified, but that doesn't mean he's broken. Come on, Ronk. It isn't so bad. You can serve me. Why is he exploding?
He's throwing things behind him because he's scared.
Well, that's a weird thing.
Farting. No.
Violently, even. Don't let him kill you.
Okay, seriously?
We're losing the advantage of our friends because now they're... Oh, he's fleeing for real. He's fleeing for the hills. Get him. Get him.
I smell a coward is what I smell.
I think he's running too fast. How far is he going to run?
Well, clearly far enough that apparently now he has friends, and that this is where his advantage comes in.
Well, we've already lost ours. Unless, can we summon... Is there a button to summon guys? There is. Summon. Left or right. Whatever you call it. Right. Control pad. But I'd start the fight with him first. Get him, get him, get him. Tackle him. Why can't you... Yeah, there you go.
I can only do that briefly, though.
Well, this is really dumb.
Get!
Get him. All right, call your guys. Summon with the right or control pad or whatever. There you go. There we go. We got friends. He's not dead, is he? Okay, good. Wait, see if you can dominate him now. He's not low health, but he's green the way he would be when he's broken. See if you can dominate him. Push B. It's acting like it'll let you, even though he's not. Even though he's still got his health. Maybe when he's terrified, he's like weak. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to shame him. He's way too high level. Yay! Well, we're finally making progress. And it only took a whole 24 hours. Whoa. What was that? Oh, you can summon Caragors too.
Oh, I don't want to summon more. How do I dispatch these guys?
I don't know. I think they'll probably just leave eventually. Or maybe they just follow you forever. These are not the guys with names. These are just unnamed orcs that show up.
Are you sure about that? I think there are actual guys.
Well, I don't know.
Nope. I'm here for your kidneys.
I guess would be if we start another mission, they'll disappear.
Off you go.
Well, we've made progress. What's next? We've got a guy. We took down a war chief. We got several guys on our team.
What's next for the year?
I don't know. Do you do any resolution kind of stuff?
Find new love and no. What's your plan?
I asked you first. I don't typically do the whole resolution thing.
I'm not a resolution fan.
I'm not a resolute person.
Oh, my word.
Whoa! We took him down by half!
We took his moxie away from him. Let's go and take him out.
Well, don't get too cocky, but let's do it.
Well, that'd do it.
Oh, hello, Caragor. You might as well ride the Caragor there since he's here.
I feel like walking. After midnight, searching for wrong.
That was really dumb. Oh, hey, gems. Well, yeah, I don't know. New Year's stuff.
Like that. See, they're not leaving me alone.
Well, you just go take him to wrong. Oh, so we got skill points. I think we've got all the possible combat upgrades, which is a shame because that means we still suck a bunch.
Upgrade secret might.
Gain might
after each.
No,
skill.
see, because we already each of the skills has like a sub skill, but we've already got all the ones we want, I think. Yeah, see, like our hit streak isn't above 20 often enough to make that worthwhile for us. I think we've already got all the combat stuff we can.
What is this one then?
Parent skill not purchased. We gotta go back. Wraith chain. Press X to target an additional enemy during a stealth kill. Yes, please. Oh, each additional target consumes focus. Well, okay.
What is this one?
It kills multiple people. That one. Mighty shot. An explosive shot when your might is full. Yeah, but see, when our might is full, that's also when we can get the Elven Rage. So I can't help but feel like Elven Rage is more useful.
Your might is full. Press to drain an enemy quickly.
Ooh, that could be useful.
During combat.
Does that give us health back? Because that's the other thing, is that we can actually drain health from people. And we just never do it, but we can do that in combat, and that would probably help us survive a lot longer.
Instantly mount and break a grog, Caragor, or Drake with Shadow Strike.
I don't know that we would want, because again, we don't ride animals all that often. I feel like that quick drain in combat would be useful.
Oh, this one?
No, that one. Because the question is to drain an enemy quickly.
B. What is it?
Oh, but again, that's only when your might is full. So that's saying only when you've got
Whereas this one is not. It's saying...
that. Yeah, that doesn't require it to be full. It just means it consumes focus.
I would say that one's better,
Okay.
in my opinion. We can't upgrade it. Why?
Why not? Available for purchase, it says. Why? Press A, or whatever you press to press.
I did.
No, you just have to hold it. Yeah, you have to hold it until the bar is full for some reason. These guys are just going to hang around. Well, we're on a roll. Let's see. Well, see, there you go. Now our guys are fighting them. You've lost them.
Well, I don't want to lose them, so that's why I want to...
I don't think they're the named guys. I think the guys you can summon during fight is just random guys. Karagor's still with you, though. Karagor will be with you till the end. Here's our fella.
See, now he's got tons of freaking guys around.
Well, so do we. Just suck some of their brains. See? Plus, Ronk's low level now, so it probably doesn't matter. Okay, where are you going? What are you doing?
Trying to figure out who's...
He's over here. You've already marked him. Okay, the fight has well and truly begun. Oh, does he not speak anymore? Did we shame him into turning mute? He's so traumatized he can no longer speak. Whoa! Good grief! What? Who's you?
Overwhelmed by nothing now. Get your brain into my... Ah!
Where did Ronk go? Did he die in the explosion? Oh, there. I think that was him. I think that was him flailing on fire. Oh yeah, he's going down. Execute. Whoa, pillars. Oh, okay, he's... Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Ronk's got the quick draw ability. Run. Oh boy. You best have a chance. Oh, I forget he's one of these ones. He's one of the ones that'll walk away if if it happens enough. He's so close though. Yes! Yes! Get his noodle! Well, don't kill him during your Elven Rage.
I at this point don't care. Ronk needs to pay for his devastation.
I would... Okay, stop it if you have the ability. No!
Know this, Ranger. You will never defeat the dark.
Well, you've just gone through all of this and he's gonna die.
Will fall. And also know this. I'm gonna miss these chats.
No! Is there any way you can prevent yourself from... Oh! Get him! Get him! Run! After him!
I don't think he's... They leave.
No, not when you kill them. That's what they do when they kill you. He's never done that before. I mean, I guess we've probably never gotten this close to killing him before. Search the area. Is he still here? That's never happened before. Yeah, he's still here. Search the area. Get your detective vision out. It says he's still in the camp. That's really weird. What? So he just runs to a different part of the camp? Is he still broken? Because that'll be annoying.
Oh, my recharge for calling people is...
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Well, I bet you could still take him.
I don't know.
You took him before. He was not that hard. I would, as long as you don't start another fight. Don't pick a fight with anyone who's not him.
I'm saying I want to wait until I actually have...
Well, that seems like that's going to take a while.
Really, it's already half.
Yeah, but we don't know when it started. It probably started last time you used it, which was a while back. Hang on, there's a fight happening. Look over there. So hang on, here's he is. What's the other thing for? No, he's clumsy too. You can also just grab him mid-fight. How on earth did we let him get so over-leveled if you could have just done that every time? I'd kill... Wait, just sneak up in the conga line and absorb every single one of his spearmen.
I mean, I could probably try to do
I think you probably could. Oh, they're coming after you.
Anything like us before.
Do it, do it. Get him, get him, get him. What are you doing? I said absorb, not... Okay. I was thinking you could make him be on your side, but I guess that works.
I'm never without my hoodooks, you fool. They run to the sound of my horn. Well,
They do.
overwhelm ya. Thought they was gonna work on me. Sorry, say
See, you're already... You gotta stun him. Ooh, oh, okay, so those are the guys that explode. Okay, that's annoying. You way overpressed that. Hey! Thrax here for you.
There is no
Or Flack.
shame in allowing me to save you.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong. Don't let Ron get away. Look at him. He's... Oh, see... Woo! Woo! He's found the ultimate savior!
I don't...
Ronk has found the ultimate gamer solution of glitching into the environment. He's broken. Get him!
Where?
Right there! Don't let Flack... That's Flack! Don't... Yeah, it's Flack! I guess you can tell him to leave or to keep him around.
Well, I don't...
You can probably just tell him to retreat because what's-his-head's already broken. You get out of here. Now get him. He's right next to you. There we go. Finally.
I'll be your chosen.
There's a narrative arc that's finally come full circle after about 16 episodes. Oh. It actually is all the more fitting now that he was like, the last time he was like, oh, I'll miss chatting with you. No, he never has to miss. Let's make him our bodyguard. That's just too perfect.
Okay.
Come on. Yay. Cool. Ooh, new objectives.
Alright. What do we got going on now?
I don't know. The war chief thing was a story relevant mission, so what's the what have what
I want
quests
to have
do
a
we
full
have?
army by the time... I feel like we had like a near full army by the time we actually did that mission last time.
What
So
mission?
we got... Sloth.
What mission are you talking about?
Just any of the ones that required, like...
Well, we can do the same thing now to the other war chief.
That's...
We can we can send some of our guys to be his bodyguard and then take him down. Probably want to kill the current bodyguards he has.
Or make them on our side. Again, that's the whole...
Yeah, but they're all the higher level ones.
Yeah, but we can take them now. Goth.
Scott's 31. Zuka's 27. I don't think we want to bother with them.
Who is this?
Krosh, 21. So, I mean, they're all pretty high level. We can either assign our current guys to just kill them, or we could try to abduct them, or we could kill them ourselves, or we could just...
I feel like going and getting Krosh would be worthwhile.
I'm not... I think we'll have to shame him at least once.
You think so?
I think it seems like when they're in their 20s, that's still too high for us.
You have to get them when they're young.
Apparently. But let's go to the quest for a second, because I don't... Is there even a story mission, or are we still in the building of the army phase? Because I thought eventually, once we built enough of an army, like, the plot would happen. We already did all the Gondor quests. Shelob quests, 100%. The 3 towers.
The Nazgul sent chosen to reclaim.
We already did... Hang on.
This is the dumb one.
How does it say it's complete if it's only... It says only 20%?
Well, those 2 parts of the mission are complete.
Are there no more?
I don't know.
Because we don't... They're not showing up. Unless maybe they have to unlock the rest of the...
Map, probably.
Could be. But where's the army missions? Bruce quest. With the new ring back in position, you and Celebrimbor set about forging your army, starting with a particular gregarious Olog. So that's... We already have him.
Siege mission.
Oh, your army is assembled. It's time to defeat the legendary overlord. Oh, so we're still doing it. So the overlord is the top guy. Okay. I think that makes sense. So we can take over various outposts. And do we make them ours? What are the ones we've already completed? All we did is disable the alarm. I am confused by this. I think those are the smaller ones. Shelob memories. These are all like the collectible things. So, go back to the army then. So we're not done until we take out the top guy, by the sound of it.
Well, yeah, that's probably true, but...
Which means we got to first take out the next of the 2. But the weird thing is we killed one of the upper level guys and we didn't replace him with anyone. Seems like one of our guys should now be in that spot. Yeah, like go to that corpse on the second tower and see, like, can we not... Do we not get to... what does garrison mean? Followers. We don't have anybody in the garrison. Your orc follower is ready to be deployed into any region. 0. Unopened chest. Well, this is all... That's true. We can use that training to level them up. So it seems like we should be able to put one of our guys in that spot. But maybe we have to wait, I guess, until his corpse is cleared first.
Alright, let me...
So it seems like we gotta either take out the other guy's bodyguards...
And training orders. We're going into training.
Raise his level by 5. Send him to the garrison. We don't know what the garrison does yet, though.
Snafu the obsessed arc. So this one is...
That just means we can send him to the garrison. We don't know yet what the garrison does. That levels him up by 5 points. He's already level 18. Only levels him up by 1. Grants a follower a Karagor. Grants a fire weapon. Poison weapon.
I'd rather upgrade 5 points.
Cannot gain more levels? Why not? That doesn't make sense. Or we can tell him... Oh, okay. Champion traits. Upgrades a follower to legendary. We don't have enough points to do that. Champion trait based on their class. What do the rest of these traits do? Grants a follower a Karagor mount. We've already done that. Grants a follower an elite gang that inherits some of his traits. This seems like the kind of thing we would want to do when we elevate him to the highest level. Like, if we get to install him as the...
Well, that's why I'm trying to upgrade them now, but I guess that...
I guess we have to wait, though.
So what are we going to do?
I think the next thing we got to do is take out the other guards.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go and see if we can turn...
That means we got to either... yeah. I guess.
Oh.
We're at... you told him to kill him. Press back. You should still be... Okay. You're still in the command mode. You got to go back. There you go. I guess we'll try this. We're at 2 hours.
Look at him.
He looks stupid. Stone. What do you mean, look at him?
That's what I was
Look at him
at.
fumble with that.
Look at him fumble with this spear. I gotta get a picture. You can't even see it out of his mask. Like, he looked stupid.
Are we so hang on, are we continuing with another?
Well,
Because if we are, I'll just have to pee is the only thing.
I mean, I'm not specifically thinking I'm done. But I don't know
Okay,
how many
then
times
I'm
we're
gonna
speeding
pee.
this up.
I'm just gonna pee.
I'll get there and then I'll wait. I'll get there and then...
That's the Ranger! Did you? It's a bloody tar! After it!
Bloody ladder. What is going on? Apparently, you struggle climbing ladders now. Interesting. Given that there's one right in front of you. Thank you. Good night, nurse.
What was that noise? I don't know what it was. Must have been nothing. Clean out your...
I should have just summoned a Caragor because this is taking forever.
Were you just sitting here in silence this entire time?
Not in silence.
Or were you confessing your
I was confessing
undying love for Victor?
frustration with why on earth the Tark wouldn't climb the ladder.
See, the real reason you're annoyed is because you wish you were Jesus.
Wow.
It should have been me. I don't know. I do think that whole thing's kind of dumb. But then they were already kind of doing that in the first season, some people.
Yeah, but it felt more forced in the first season. The second season, I think the thing that bothers me...
Well, it's the fact that there's
enough credence to it that I'm
But not really, though. That's only if you seed ground. It's like, no, they're actually... It's like... Nothing about their interactions has to be explained with a romantic entanglement. It could, like... We've let that... I think you're letting it go too far by even acting like that's a reasonable interpretation. Oh, he's up there. And I don't know how you... I mean, it's annoying... Because that used to be the kind of thing where it's like, The whole I find that the most
Oh my
annoying.
word, he's starting to get to where he's getting Etsy.
Yeah, but you're in control of them.
Oh no, I'm telling you.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not my
What I'm
fault. I
telling you
swear.
is I literally spent like the last 10 minutes trying to climb a ladder that didn't make any sense as to why he wasn't climbing it. Something's
You're
weird.
gonna blame the inanimate character.
Okay.
This sounds like a bad
Look at this.
craftsman blaming his tools to me.
That's not at all what it is, as much as it is a game that's...
There's certainly a tool involved.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a broader issue, but we think we've already talked about it in some other context. But it's like,
Yes, it is.
gayness? What? Are we going that direction? We're gonna. Okay, are we taking a just the homily on the? Because it's annoying because it's essentially a bit of a catch-22 thing where it's like, society tries to say that men need to have, friends, and you need to be able to be vulnerable and show emotion, and then the moment you do and you develop a strong platonic relationship with another guy that's you have a deep sort of respect for and care for one another, and then it's like, oh well, it turns out you're gay. And it's just like, well, then this is why guys don't want that, because guys who aren't gay don't want to be called gay. And I guess the ideal scenario is that guys who aren't gay are just fine with being called gay. I guess maybe there's the element that, oh, I wish you didn't get the chance.
Your odds get worse every time you face me.
The argument would be that in a truly progressive society, even if you weren't gay, being called gay wouldn't be
Offensive.
troubling to you.
It would just be like, oh no, that's actually not what it is. But that's a dumb argument, because what that suggests is that gayness is not somehow a deviation from natural.
Okay, so you are going in this direction.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but you gotta call it like you know it.
Well, I'm just saying, in order to buy everyone, this is the last one. Happy New Year, we won't make it. Hang on, Crash has got beef with Gura. Well, I gotta do something about that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we gotta handle it.
I'm
I
afraid I
tried
should
to
have
call in the
do
people,
something
but
about that.
They didn't show up.
Well,
Abandoned me. They abandoned Gollum.
that's sad. Excuse me, lads. I'm not doing anything for you.
Something I was about to eat disagreed with me.
Darn it.
You should not let your food argue.
Woo! Okay, there's too many. I thought I was gonna. No, you see nothing, you know nothing. Go away. Nothing for you. Can I go this way? No, yeah, it's annoying. And I guess that's the... What? I don't know that you're ever going to convince men who aren't gay that being called gay is something they should be okay with.
Right.
And I don't know why you would try to do that. Unless you're going to, again, try to make some arguments like, it's just secret homophobia. You don't want to be called gay because secretly you have some problem with that. What is going on with this guy and this corpse?
But I've always had a problem with that phrase, too, because phobia means you're scared of it. It's like, no, I'm not scared of it.
Well, we've lost that. Yeah, again, talk about ceding ground, where it's just like you've made it a whole lot harder to make these arguments because we let the terminology get determined by the people who disagreed with us. So now we can't use the right terms because they've claimed those terms. But anyways, I don't know. I agree that I liked that.
I don't know. I could go off on a tangent that's going to get me further into trouble.
Sounds like
I'm just gonna abandon.
Sounds like you're not afraid of that happening.
Well, I'm just saying it's not just strictly with like homophobia. I mean, you get into things like
Okay.
shaming with other things too, and you're going, there's only so many times we can apply that term.
Well, it's already basically being eroded. That's why you basically just have to let them.
suppose.
let them make the term mean nothing. Racism's reached that level where it's like, okay, but what does it actually mean? Because now everyone who you disagree with is a racist. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
the term no longer means anything. Anyways,
I don't know.
you do still secretly have a poster of Victor on your wall, don't you, though? I won't judge.
I think the reason that I really enjoyed it was in the second season is because they really nailed for sure the scoring and the music, and I had made that comment multiple times as we were watching it. Felt so precisely and perfectly crafted that it was just next level. I mean, every scene had the right music in the right context. Nothing felt like it was against the character's normal means of operation, and I appreciate that as well. They didn't try to like pull any sort of, well, now actually this character's going to do something wildly out of left field. It's like, well, no.
Well, I don't know, nothing wildly out of left field, I would say.
I
There were definitely things that were, it's like, oh, I thought we were going to go in a different direction.
Oh, for sure. I'm not getting it. I'm not making it sound like they somehow weren't keeping things where it was interesting and you couldn't predict it. It's more just the idea that I think that they kept
These caragors will be deadly once we've whipped them into shape.
the
Look at
the
those
feel
little
of
beasts in cages. If you love
each character
something, set
very
it free, I say.
familiar.
What? Now, here's a topic, since we both already don't care much for this person. There are people who think, it seems to be a minority, but there do seem to be, well, I suppose a little more context is required. So there is some amount of backlash to Season 2. More so, well, for some reasons. I think it's a small part. I think it's a very minority opinion, but I have been seeing some people try to, like, here's the things that are wrong with it. And it does seem that there is a conglomeration. That's not the right word. Yeah, it seems to be that the people. Whoa! Darn it!
Surprise now. Wait till you
Why
see
are
what
you
I'm
here,
I,
pal?
did we not kill him? I guess we didn't. We must not have, but I didn't want to have to fight the two of you. Who are you? That's not the guy I was here for. I mean, neither are you, but... Well... I mean, I guess if I just get to kill this guy because I don't want him.
I mean, I summoned Karagor and the guys.
Lads! Summoning me boys. There's me boys. They came for me. Boys just don't like you. They just didn't know how to say it. Hey, it's Ronk! Okay, so I guess some of our guys do show up.
You've actually put him in that.
Oh, right, yeah, I made him my bodyguard. Enraged by burning. Well, good. Alright, so we're gonna totally win this. Okay, maybe not. What's happened to me? Oh, hi! What? That was really weird. Golem's dead. Krosh. Wait, hang on. Krosh killed him. I thought you... Oh, maybe they weren't... I thought he was there to defend him. Maybe he was just here for me. Oh, don't do this. Oh, thank you, Ronk. Ronk me boy.
It's just...
Ronk boy, me cab.
It's a perfect full circle in that regard. He
Oh,
was such a freaking bag.
well, I mean, we made him that way. It was our fault. Who are you weird goth people? That was weird. That dude had a weird
Where's...
Brandon Lee thing going on. Who were they? Where were the weird goth orcs from?
Where's the... Where's what's his name?
Get out of here.
Gosh,
We killed him.
trying to-
We killed everybody. Yeah, we did good. All right, Ronk.
Why'd you kill him? You didn't.
We didn't want him. We had to make sure what's his head survived. You can go on home.
Yes, sir.
Are we actually able to do this quest now? Is this the quest to, this is the quest of the attacking the stronghold, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Are we ready for it?
I don't feel like we should do it yet.
How do I get to the army? Is the guy in charge of this stronghold not this guy here at the top of the pyramid?
No. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, so hang on. Ashcan's got some... We've already got that guy! Skax Ashcan's guy. Okay.
Let's get...
So now we gotta kill Skoth. Or Zuka.
Or turn them.
True.
I would recommend turning them more than I would...
Well, but they're gonna be really hard to do that. Especially Skoth. He's really high level.
Do you just want to lower him, or do you want to go and deal with...
We're gonna have to lower him. But see, the thing is that the more I kill his bodyguards, the more he's gonna have to choose other bodyguards, and that means there's a high chance he'll pick one of mine. Because, like, now Skak's already his bodyguard. I didn't even have to do that. He just picked Skak, I guess. Ugh, look at that face. Alright, alrighty. I forgot what we were talking about. Gayness, I guess. That wasn't the tack I was going to take, but I'm just saying it's annoying when you can't have male characters have a platonic relationship that is deeply committed to each other, and without that being... It's actually kind of... It's... I feel like, even in the Greek sense... Eros is the weakest of all forms of love. I think even the Greeks would have acknowledged that. And yet the implication with this whole trend is that it's like, no, actual, romantic sexual attraction is actually the strongest form of connection.
Well, yeah.
And therefore, if two male characters have a deep-seated, bond with each other, that they care about each other and they'll do anything for each other, they must be romantically or sexually attracted to one another. It's like, no. That's actually the weakest form of connection.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure filial, or whatever the word is higher than that. And that is the brotherly love, where it's like, no, you can actually have very strong platonic relationships that are stronger perhaps even than romantic relationships. I don't know. I just think it's... Because it also seems to imply that... Because I think some people might make the argument, it's like, well, obviously if you have a romantic partner, chances are that's the person you're most committed to in life, but it's not the romantic part of it that it's like a good romantic relationship is built first on a strong friendship.
Right, I agree.
So the argument can't be that, well, these characters must be somehow sexually attracted because they wouldn't be this committed to each other. It's like, well, no, the friendship is what makes that happen.
Right.
It sounds creepy to say, but it's sort of just a bonus that you're like, oh, we're also romantically compatible, because that's a separate thing.
No, I would concur. I think
Where's
that
me boy?
both of those interactions on the romantic level within Arcane, the second...
It also doesn't make sense
felt a
because
little-
very clearly Jace has his thing with Mel.
Yeah.
That's pretty darn well established.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was less bothered about it with the whole Vi situation because they kind of had been setting that up.
Oh, I've totally forgot I was going to go in that direction. That's what I was talking about the complaints people have and how Vi is at the center of them usually. I never got to finish that point, but you brought me back. But what were you saying?
I'm saying
The Vi Caitlyn thing, yeah, they were setting
that made
that up.
it less. That was less bothersome to me, although I think.
You knew it was happening.
Yeah, I didn't.
I mean, you kind of, in season 1, I was sort of like, I do think they're obviously going to do this. I think some people kind of jumped the gun because they're like, they're basically a thing. And I'm like, they've known each other a week.
Yeah.
ultimately, I could kind of get the sense that that's what they were building to, but I still think some people were too quick about it.
Sure.
But yeah, and well, the main thing I have an issue with that is just like, okay, this scene is longer than it needs to be. But the thing is, so getting back to the point about, get him. The complaints that I have heard seem to come from people who are mostly on the Caitlyn/Vi train. And they don't think that Season 2 portrays them well. And my response to that would be, no, they were just always this way. You just don't like the fact that Vi's not actually as good of a person as you thought she was. Because I kind of maintain that. I'm like, no, she's actually pretty unstable when things don't go her way. Like, she basically just kind of collapses into hedonism and brawling. A little bit unhinged, you could say. She's obviously more sane. It's not, because you could say the same thing about Jinx in a different way, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think Jinx makes her problems other people's problems. At least not on purpose. Whereas Vi is kind of like, yep, I'm having a crappy day and everyone's going to know about it. Who are you? Darn it. Ogbur. Ew, get away from me. He's sniffing our corpse. That's a little bit too close. So I don't know. That has been at least what I have seen. Is it seems like some people are like, Season 2 ruined Vi. I'm like, no, that was just always who she was.
Well, how did it? I mean, yeah, no.
Well, because it's not very flattering, I suppose you could argue.
Well, but
I'm like, but that is her.
Back to my comment about the fact that it didn't do anything out of character.
I don't think so, but some people think so because I guess they're thinking Vi is the good character who I like, and therefore she can't do anything bad. I'm like, well, you're watching the wrong show. The character I like does plenty of things that are bad, and I still like her anyway, so. That has been one comment I thought was funny, not on that specifically, but someone was like, get out of here with your trying to talk about who's right and wrong in Arcane. What you're supposed to do is just pick your favorite war criminal. It's like, kind of. No one's really right and wrong. That's actually why I don't like Echo that much, because he's the least interesting. It's like, yeah, sure, he's probably morally speaking the best role model or whatever, but that makes him the less interesting character.
I was more impressed with him in this second season.
Yeah, obviously they pay off. Someone made an argument that I do fully agree with, is that the second season is when he actually kind of earns his. The first season gives him a certain amount of like credence that I don't think he earns.
Yeah.
And in some ways, I think they do that again, because it's so well written. Like the whole boy savior concept, it's like he doesn't why does he
deal with this guy?
Okay. But like why does he deserve that name in the first season? How did he get it? Cuz what has he done to earn it? And in fact, I think it's significant that when in episode 6 when they meet on the bridge, she basically taunts him with that. She says it in a kind of derogatory sense where it's like kind of mockingly. Because it is true. It's like, what actually have you done that deserves that name? Whereas in season 2, it's like, okay, now he's actually really earned it. And so it's, again, I respect him a little bit more. I'm definitely not on the Jinx Echo ship. And that's taken off in a weird way for me. Because it's like, yeah, it made sense in the other universe. I don't feel like it makes as much sense in the main timeline. But, I don't know. But, yeah, the Vi Caitlyn thing, I don't think anything was out of character. I think it's just people don't like that those characters aren't as good as they seemed to be.
Well, they revealed themselves to be...
I guess...
Just as morally gray, if at the very best. Then
it's in subtle ways, though, because obviously they still don't do anything overtly wrong. I mean, Caitlyn, you could argue, turns a bit despotic. So it's like, okay, she dabbles in the gray, but I think the show also acknowledges that it is out of character, and that's the point. Like, it isn't that she does something strange and then it's just like, what do you mean? This is what she's like. It's like, no, the show acknowledges that she's acting out because of grief and anger.
Yeah.
And she basically comes to that realization in the end that she's been acting out because of grief and anger. But so obviously it's not like they do horrible things suddenly and it's like, oh, now they're just as bad as everyone else. But it is in subtle ways where it's like, actually, you're not as upstanding, I guess, for lack of a better term, as you acted like you were. But I don't know. I can't say for certain that that's been the whole of all the criticisms of those people who are disappointed by the second season, or all those people, but it does seem to be a large proportion. And again, I think it's actually as awkward as the scene is between Caitlyn and Vi. I'm like, this does perfectly prove the point I've thought since the beginning, which is like, yeah, so your sister basically just told you she's going to go kill herself. Not exactly, but kind of. And the first opportunity you get to go do something about that, you're thinking, actually, I'd like to get in this chick's pants. And it's like, okay, I knew this the whole time, but it's glad that you're now just making it really obvious for everyone else. And I think that's, again, one of those things where people are like, but it doesn't feel like that was what something Vi would do. And I'm like, except for the fact that that's literally what she has always done, has been putting Caitlyn first, usually. Even for the people who are like, but she always was going to go back. She never gave up on Jinx. She was always intending to do something. It's just she always does whatever Caitlyn needs first.
Here you have the classic argument of intent versus action.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I'm sorry, I don't
Whatever
care what
you
your
meant to do doesn't
intentions are.
matter.
Exactly. And that's a broader topic because, honestly, that bothers me to no end,
I
especially
haven't come
with
for what you meant to
masculinity.
do. I came for what you did.
With, like, men especially, is that you can't use as an excuse. So, I mean, speaking to even bringing it full circle, the 2024 thing, I'm readily aware that the fact that my year wasn't very productive is on me. The onus to that issue is mine. So it's like, but to act like, and we got so many men around acting like, my intention was to get these things done or to get this stuff accomplished.
Well, it's actually, you got to go all the way back to Yoda, and it's like, there is no try. That doesn't matter. What you try to do doesn't matter. It's only what you actually do. You don't get credit. And it's a hard thing to say, but it's like, you don't get credit for trying. And some people think, well, you should, because that, if you put in effort and it doesn't work, that's still something. And it's like, okay, there's a line, I suppose, to be drawn. If you put in effort towards a goal, that does deserve, I suppose, a certain amount of respect. But if it doesn't pan out, you don't get to act like, well, I tried and that was enough. It's like, well, no, it still didn't pan out. And that doesn't erase that fact. Dude, this is a no for me. Are you going to kill him or are you going to take him?
I was going to kill him.
Okay.
We could always take him.
Well, no, because we got to ensure that Skak wins.
Well, but a part of this is bringing... Sure.
I don't want this guy. He's too angsty for me. Comes around to the Vi thing as well. She's too angsty for me as well. That's the thing. Would you describe Jinx as angsty? I don't think you would.
No. Wounded, maybe.
There you go.
I'd known you were gonna come back. I'd have taken more time.
I would have put my war paint on more carefully so I didn't look like a member from KISS. Can you stop breaking my guard, you breaker, you?
This dude's
I'm
weak
just
as
gonna
a...
keep coming at you.
This dude's pathetically weak.
Okay, buddy.
Well, he's learned. That's a fascinating thing. I think you missed it.
Eat like a newborn baby.
Muzu.
Muzu.
You got killed by a guy named Muzu. Well, now it's your turn to talk. Tell me all of the terrible things you think about Vi and Caitlyn.
That was a really uncomfortable scene. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people, and I would agree that it's like, okay, it is, functionally speaking, longer than it needs to be. Because you could have communicated, it's like, okay, they're going to have their thing in the prison cell because they're like that, I guess. It's like, okay, sure, but how much of it did I actually need to see? And it also only adds, it's like, okay, literally, it's within like 10 minutes of... Oh, no, I guess Jink's trying to kill herself.
Whoa.
Oh, because you failed, I mean, he didn't die, but he failed too. That's your fault. Well, I'm glad Skak's not dead. We just have to go...
Where is he?
His wounded pride. No! Well, we didn't care that much about Gura, but still. Oh, we don't have Thrak on our team still?
We said this because the fact that he was too high a level.
Well, now he's even higher level. Muzu Metalbeard. Well, okay. Can I put him in the garrison? What does that mean? Oh, that's just switching to the garrison. I thought there was some kind of a glitch I could use.